Hey there viewers, this is Seth Salutations coming to you with another weekly reading. I'll be reading a piece from my dream diary this week. I've been having so many crazy dreams lately. I don't know why. Maybe it's the summertime and I have crazy dreams in the summertime, but I don't know what it is. This piece I'm gonna call Screwed and Fucked. It was my first dream diary entry that I wrote back in like last year. But here it goes. Okay. I said she needed to be gone. And when I said gone, I meant I would never possibly see her face at any time in the span of my life. I was the guy in the black hood behind the trees in the park. She shared a joke with her friends. Happiness and summertime surrounded them. But oh, if she only turned around, her short denim things with exposed legs casually lay across the clean grass, in the shadows of a fully leaved tree. Her name didn't matter. Whenever I heard it, I immediately thought I heard fucked. But I can't do it here, in the middle of the park. Killing the sunlight in her eyes, she's in a state of complete happiness and sedation. The cigarette blows with dirty wind behind her, into my face as I stare at the scene. I cannot do it here. Maybe tomorrow. I sit at one of the lunch tables in the middle of the room like I usually do. I look around for someone. I need to find her. Now is the time. I know she is going to leave the cafeteria soon. Ah, there she is, surrounded by another one of them. Not as badly doomed as she is. Maybe there is hope for fucked, but my pocket is heavy with desire to cause irrevocable, unalterable pain. Finally, she leaves the cafeteria, heading down the bright, fluorescent lit hallway. Nobody is around, just little Miss Fucked and me. Her terrible doom. She turns a corner. I turn my hand into my pocket, and just like that, she vanishes from existence. No tears, no staying back. As the sharp blade opens her back, all that is left is a pile of jewels, mere remnants of a lost beauty in a world not meant for beautiful souls. Fools. I also said he needed to be gone, but he was bigger than me, intimidated the shit out of me as we sat next to each other in chem. He stared straight ahead in the digital clock. I want to cry. No reason except for the fact that he is not a commie, despite his shirt depicting the red outline image of Che Guevara. Oh, it would be so easy right now with nobody's eyes on him. But in the middle of class, any disappearance is followed by little beady eyes, eager to get away from the topic of discussion, which happens to be the heat of vaporization. In my list of names, he was screwed. Plain old screwed, but not in a good way. Even though that's what he probably wanted. Like every other testosterone raging male teenager. No, he was screwed, like a crooked nail in the wall that will never come out. His torn and worn out Converse sneakers are perched on a metal piece of the back of the seat in front of him. He glances off the board's formula to the open door. A guy passes by wearing a white button-down shirt with the sleeves scrunched onto his lightly haired muscled arms, emphasizing his big shoulders. Screwed stands up, adjusts his shirt, and walks out the door in the direction of the muscled guy. I know he will be gone for at least 10 minutes. Don't know what he does or where he goes, but he always comes back with a suspicious grin on his long, tan face. My leg gives me a jiggle, and I know it's thinking the same thing as my nose. Fingertips and toes. Oh, it's hungry for that feeling again. To do the same thing to Screwed as I did to Fucked. After 5 minutes of his absence, I head into the hall, to the bathroom, on the other side of the 3rd floor. I walk with the pace of a guy who needs to take a piss, but that's not all I feel. I'm walking the pace of a bomb that will go off in 5. I walk to the boys' bathroom. 4. I see his legs under one of the stalls. 3. I take a sharp blade out of my pocket. 2. Jump onto a toilet next to him. Look over his stall. 1. I see the smoke rising off his body as he exhales. Done. Now all that exists is a cloud of smoke where a sad excuse for a person used to be. Mere remnants of a curious boy in a world filled with many opportunities for a curious mind. Now, he didn't need to be gone, and I didn't want him gone. I just knew he wanted more gone. I told him my victims as we left school on Tuesday. I admitted the guilt rubbing off on me, the inevitable guilt of a killer. So he was more likable than me. He had friends and a girlfriend, and he liked the aura of madness that follows a riot, like this recent one at school. Immediately he said he would take over, as I put the heavy little weapon in his hands. I told him that when I was ready I would text him or something, and he would find me and he would do the deed that needs to be done. So by the next day, I had a whole lot of guilt off my back. The sweat did not trickle down my lower back despite the frigid weather. My pocket did not feel so heavy anymore. I was just me, clean of guilt, washed away from dirty hands. But now I saw him, and he looked terrible. Was that the way I looked when I was a destroyer machine? He walked over to me in the hall, whispered into my ear softly. Rude and full of crap. He mumbled it, but my senses knew what he meant. The crispness of his voice, his warm breath on my ear, almost chilling. I trembled inside. Then I wake up, trembling with fear. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments below. I'm going to read more of my other story next week, hopefully. And see you then. Enjoy your week. Summertime, yay.